Good evening, Dr. Anil. Good evening, Dr. Deepak.
Good evening. Shall we start at 9 o'clock exactly?
Sure. Sounds good.
So that let them relax 10-15 minutes. Those who are joined
Yes,
early, 9 o'clock will start. Hmm? Please
sure.
excuse.
पहली बार जो तू मुस्कुराई,
दिल ने खुद से एक वादा किया। पहली बार जो तू नजर आया,
हर ख्वाब ने तेरा पता लिया।
दो रास्ते दो कहानियां थी,
आज एक ही सफर का गीत बन गए। तेरी आंखों में शाम का सुकून, तेरी बातों में सुबह का नूर।
मैं जो तन्हा चलता था कभी, तू बन गई मेरा दस्तूर।
तेरे एहसास की नरम हवा दिल के आंगन में गुनगुनाए।
सूखे पत्तों जैसे लम्हे भी,
तेरे छूने से फूल बन जाए। दिल ने तेरे नाम की धुन छेड़ी,
सांसों ने वो धुन अपनाई।
रब ने शायद प्यार लिखा था,
तब ही ये मुलाकात आई।
तुझसे ही रोशन मेरी रातें, तुझसे ही महकेगी हर बातें।
तू मेरी हंसी का पहला रंग, मैं तेरा दिल का पहला गीत।
तेरा साथ मिले तो लगता है,
हर मौसम त्योहार सा लगता है।
तू मेरा कल, मैं तेरा आज,
बस इतना ही मेरा
जब तू धीरे न बुलाता, दिल में मीठी सी धड़कन होती।
बिना कहे जो बात समझ ले, वही तो सच्ची मोहब्बत होती।
तेरी पलकों की हल्की सी छाँव मेरी थकन को सुला देती।
तेरी एक मासूम सी मुस्कान
मेरी दुनिया सजा देती। न चांद मांगू
ना तारे मांगू,
बस तेरा साथ हर मोड़ पे,
हर जन्म दोबारा मांगू।
एक छोटी सी बालकनी हो, बारिश की मीठी सी शाम।
मैं धीरे से गीत सुनाऊं,
तू मुस्कुरा के ले मेरा नाम। तू मेरी सांसों की सरगम,
मैं तेरा दिल का अरमान।
हाथ तेरा जब हाथ में हो,
हर सफर आसान सा लगे।
रब से बस इतनी इल्तिजा,
हर जन्म तू ही मुझे मिले।
अगर कभी वक्त रुक जाए
तो ये पल कभी ना गुजरे।
मोहब्बत का ये गीत हमेशा
हर दिल में यूं ही गूंजता रहे।
तू मेरी रोशनी,
मैं तेरा आसमां,
साथ हम दोनों
और प्यार
हमेशा जवान। आज फिर हवा ने तेरा पैगाम लाया, मेरे दिल ने तेरा नाम मुस्कुरा के दोहराया।
एक अनजानी सी धुन बनी और उसका हर सुर हम बन गए।
तेरी आंखों में शाम की लाली, मेरी सुबह का उजाला है। तेरे साथ जो पल गुजरता वही मेरा हवाला है।
तेरे लफ्जों की हल्की सी गर्माहट, जैसे सर्दी की पहली धूप। दिल की खाली सी दहलीज पर तू ही बन गया प्यारा रूप।
जब तू पास हो
सब खास हो,
दिल की धड़कन कहने लगे, बस तेरा ही एहसास हो।
चलो दिल की गलियों में एक नया जहां बसाते हैं। मैं तेरी हंसी संभालूं, तू मेरे सपने सजाते रहना।
तू मेरी पहली सी खुशी,
मैं तेरा मीठा सा गीत,
साथ चले तो लगता है
मोहब्बत जीत गई हर प्रीत।
तेरी उंगली थाम के चलना सबसे प्यारा लगता है। हर मोड़ पे तेरा मिल जाना रब का तोहफा लगता है।
तेरे जुल्फों की ठंडी छाँव मेरी थकन मिटा देती है। तेरी एक मासूम सी हंसी मेरी दुनिया सजा देती है।
न शहरों का शोर चाहिए,
न महफिल की बात,
एक खुली सी छत हो अपनी,
और तारों भरी हो रात।
एक पुरानी सी डायरी हो जिसमें सपने लिखते जाए। हर पन्ने पर तेरा मेरा प्यार नया खिलता जाए।
तू मेरी दुआ का जवाब, मैं तेरा अधूरा ख्वाब, साथ लिखेंगे हर लम्हा प्यार की नई किताब।
चलो दिल की गलियों में हर मौसम को गीत बनाए।
तू मेरी रोशनी बन जाना,
मैं तेरा आसमां सजाऊं।
तू मेरी धड़कन की तार,
मैं तेरा मधुर सा सुर,
हर जन्म एक ही दुआ रहे।
ना हो कभी ये सफर अधूरा। जब भी बारिश की बूंदें गिरे,
हर बूंद तेरा नाम कहे।
हम दोनों की ये छोटी सी दुनिया
हर दिन प्यार से महकती रहे।
तू मेरी कहानी,
मैं तेरा हमेशा वाला गीत।
Good evening, all. We have around 11 participants. Some have messaged me they are able to join today because of their own commitments. Friends, today we have a last module. This will be the last week of training for you people. So this week, in next 4 hours, we are going to teach you, show some AI tools, how you can use this AI tools in your personal or professional, how you can brand yourself, how you can generate infographics, educative materials, videos, and PowerPoint presentations. For this, we have a eminent faculties. I'm audible, Dr. Anil?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So we have a eminent faculties. One, Dr. Anil Kumar, is a pediatrician. So he belongs to the place called Sindhanur in north East Karnataka from Raichur district. He runs his own private hospital. He is a very much AI-enabled pediatrician, specially related to giving a very good health educative materials in terms of infographics in the WhatsApp status, in terms of giving a very good insightful videos through Instagram and Facebook. So he's very good expert in our Smart Hill Nexus panel. Since he has got a, see how we are getting to know that he is expert, because he has a lot of followers. So he has been admired by many patients. And he was introduced to this forum from Dr. Malesh Gowda. He's also from Raichur. So welcome, Dr. Anil.
Thank you, sir.
So we have one more faculty. She's Dr. Pratichi Mishra. She's basically from Odisha, that is Bhubaneswar. She is also an AI-enabled clinician. She runs a digital service center called BPM Medical Service Center. And also I came to know her through Dr. Satish Prakash Rath, who runs a Grey Brain Academy in Bangalore. He's also pediatrician into full-time AI activity. So when I joined his course for learning more about AI, maybe 1.5 years back, so I came to know about Dr. Pratichi Mishra. She's a very good in giving you how to make a effective PowerPoint presentations by using various AI tools. So both Dr. Anil and Dr. Pratichi are going to make you, and they are going to demonstrate you how you can use this branding yourself, branding your hospital in professional and personal way. See, nowadays we have a competition. So all the learners after the end of this module should be able to create something new that usually you can see in my status, how I create music, how I create flyers, same way you should be able to do it without any extra time that you should need. Earlier, we used to go to the designer or a creator and used to depend, but you can do it by yourself. So I hand over this stage to Dr. Anil and Dr. Pratichi. So all the show will be yours. You try to complete as much as possible, Dr. Anil and Pratichi. Please go slow by slow that this enthusiastic perceptron batch will learn something, because we have in Sunday also extra time. You can join if you are free. Otherwise, I will also show some creation tools that what I am
Okay.
following. With this, I will open the stage to you people. Dr. Anil, you can go to start. So thank you very much. I welcome all of you, and thanks for all your sweet wishes and blessings and support for my 54th birthday. I'm not doing any party or anything. I just cut a cake with my family and hospital here. So thanks a lot for your sweet wishes. Thank you very much. Yeah, over to Dr. Anil. We can start.
Thank you, Dr. Deepak. I guess, yes, Dr. Anil will start and then I'll take over.
Sure, Pratichi. Thank you.
Yeah.
Anil, you can unmute. Your voice is not audible.
1 second, sir.
Just check your audio.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Yeah. Little bit louder. Dr. Ria, can you please unmute? Please. I request all the other participants unmute whenever there is a question. Dr. Ria, please. Anil,
I'm audible, sir.
a bit lower voice. You can keep your microphone near.
I'm wearing the headphones. Am I audible?
Now it is better.
Yes, audible, sir.
Welcome all participants.
Anil, you unmute yourself.
Yes, muted yourself again, sir.
Yeah. Sorry, sir.
Now it is
Yes.
better.
Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Without wasting much time, we shall start off the presentation. There are around 15 participants, sir. Is that okay, sir?
You can start, Anil,
Okay,
because
sir.
otherwise it will go to 11:30.
Yes, sir.
17 are there. Don't worry.
Okay, sir.
So in my course, don't go with the number, Anil, because most of them are very busy practitioners now. Monsoon is there, and their family schedule. They will see the recordings. Huh?
Okay, sir. Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. Hope I'm audible to everyone. If any issues are there, kindly let me know. Okay. Social media, why it is important today? One thing. And AI. AI for doctors, especially the pediatricians, like why it is a must these days? Because AI and social media, like AI is helping us to bridge into the social media, and turn our clinical knowledge into communication, with which we can communicate with the parents based on evidence in a friendly way, in an easily understandable way, and a more impactful way. Like for first 15 minutes, I'll just drive you through the basics, like why part of the social media. Okay, we'll go fastly. Later on, I will have some demonstrations for you. And meanwhile, in between also, I'll post some links into the WhatsApp group that you should be creating images through ChatGPT or Gemini. Is that okay? Hello?
Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes. Okay. Yes. Now, like on daily basis, we keep explaining the patients about many things in regard with the care of the child. But some will be remembered, some will be forgotten by the parents. Even we feel helpless sometimes. Like we feel like we could have emphasized more, or we could have insisted it twice or thrice, but because of shortage of time, we could not do it. Okay. Yes. Uh, okay. Doctors can be a powerful communicators, but we have some pros and we have some cons. Okay, what we have is a expertise about the subject. Okay, we can understand the disease, we can understand the condition of the child, we can be empathetic, we have the authority over the subject, we have built the trust with the patients and the parents, and we have the problem solving abilities. But because of the lack of time, because of our busy OPDs, we are not being able to be a powerful communicator. Okay, and like we are not well versed with the tools of communication. And as such, in our medical training, we prioritize knowing things rather than learning how to communicate. Okay, if we can bridge this using tools and we are able to communicate in a proper way, we can be a powerful communicators and much authentic than any influencers online. Okay. As I said, we have the expertise, but when it comes to grabbing the attention of the parents, making simplifying things to make them understand, making it visual and engaging for the parents, then it's a challenge for the doctors. Okay. So next, we came to what are the hurdles for us now? Doctors on social media. Why it is important? Why doctors these days needs to be present on social media? Okay. Why? Because our patients are already there on the social media. They have been searching online about the things which they want to do, they don't want to do with their kids. Okay. But they are not finding much or relevant pediatrician's voice, especially their pediatrician. If your parent, your patient's parent, like gets evidence-based education from you on the social media, they'll be the most happiest to receive it. Okay, so the pediatrician's voice, you can become the pediatrician's voice for at least your patients. Okay, this will bring in a better health literacy for the parents. Uh, it's a common notion whenever we hear social media, like we are afraid as doctors. See, one thing I want to make clear. Social media for doctors, social media for influencers are the two different things. Social media for doctors is just to become a trusted health educator, not an influencer. So I emphasize this basic 4 to 5 facts here. You being present on the social media is enough for your parents or your patient's parents. You need not be popular because you want to deliver the valuable child grooming content for at least your patients. Okay, then so you need not be a popular sort of influencer like engagement or virality. Okay, and purpose. Your purpose is clear. You just want to create a database of educative materials for your patients. Okay, the purpose is not about getting likes, in comments, or going viral. It's not the purpose for doctors. Okay, then while presenting the educative material on the social media, you just need to be professional. Okay, you need not be a great dramatic uh, ridiculing. You need not be a performer or an actor to be on social media. You just need to be professional. Okay, and you need to be sustainable. Means what I mean is you should create social media content and you should keep posting, and it need not be daily or 3 or 4 times in a week. It's okay if you can post a content, useful, educative content for your patients at least once in a week or once in 15 days also should be okay. This has a compounding effect. Like if you post at least one educative content for your patients, by 2 years you have 100 posts, 100 educative posts, which becomes a database like which your patients can refer back and learn from that. Okay, and most important, you should be authentic. Means on the social media, you should not be a different persona altogether. Okay, you should be as you are. You need not mimic some trending influencer sort of attitude on the social media. You just be as yourself. Okay. When the patient sees you on the social media, and when you sees you in your OPD room, they should feel like it's the same person, not a different kind. Okay. So I told you like advantages of social media, especially for the practicing pediatricians. It's very simple, as I said. It is just to educate your parents or educate your patients, empower them, and build a trust with them. Okay. It's sort of extended consultation. In your busy OPD, you cannot detailedly explain to your parents about the nutrition of the child, how is his growth, development, okay, and about parenting tips. But when you create those contents of growth, development, parenting, everything, and you post it in your social media page or social media handle, they can anytime come back, they can refer to that, and they can feel like they can be reliable about your evidence. Okay, so the advantage of social media for pediatricians is you are building a trusted health information source. So you should be doing it. Okay. And by this, you are improving the literacy, like health literacy of the parents. Okay. Over a time, it builds trust, it strengthens the doctor parent relationship. Okay. Then this was about why AI tools, why social media now. Okay. Hope you understood. Now, a small activity. I'll post, just check your WhatsApp group. I'll just send you a prompt. Okay. You should copy and paste that prompt into the chat GPT or Gemini. The image, what you get, you should send back to the WhatsApp group. Is everyone ready? Just say yes.
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 Yes. You got a prompt there. Okay. Just copy it, paste it into your chat GPT or Gemini. Okay. And what output you get, send it to the group. Copying and pasting should not take much time for you. Okay. As soon as you are done, just let me know. We'll go ahead with the presentations, because these sort of demonstrations, I have planned 4 to 5 demonstrations in between, just to appreciate few things which I'm going to deal with you later.
The prompt, sir.
Listen, whatever I have sent the message, like role, audience, objective. Hello, I'm audible. Hello, sir.
In chat GPT.
I have just
Where you
posted
posted the prompt, sir?
I have just posted a message in the Perceptron group, WhatsApp Perceptron group, WhatsApp Perceptron group.
Okay.
You can just copy it and paste it into your chat GPT, and whatever image you get, you can post it back to the WhatsApp Perceptron group. Is that clear, sir?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, don't wait until the image is created. Just we'll go ahead with the discussion. Okay. Next, about the branding. Okay. Branding means having a logo, having your name on the content, whatever you create. Okay, that's branding. You are branding your social media content. Okay, you are putting your hospital logo, your hospital name, or using your name in the content, whatever you are creating. Okay, that is called branding. So why does that branding matter? Okay, branding does two things: one for the doctor and one for the patient. Okay, am I audible? Hello.
Yes,
Yes.
audible.
Yes. So branding from the perspective of patient, okay, the patient, whenever he sees a social media content or a post, and it has a like authentic doctor's name, authentic hospital's name, they feel reassured, and they feel that it can be followed because it is an expert advice. So your social media posts authenticity will be increased by branding that content. Okay, that is for the patient perspective. For the doctor, it builds the authority. Okay, it's like, to be simple, it plays as if a marketing strategy. Okay, but it's not actually marketing, just marketing. It's just to make sure the content is authentic and created by an expert. Okay, so it acts as a marketing for the doctor, and it acts as an authority, like a credible advice from a doctor for the patient. Okay, this eventually, when done, when you create like tens of twenties or hundreds of posts over years, okay, when they find value with that, when that every social media content you created has that brand, so it gradually builds trust between your patients and you. So never ever like, so make sure whenever you create a social media content, you brand it. Okay, and branding should not be big enough. Like if you create an image, only 10 to 15%, like less than 10% or 5 to 10% of the image should be branding. A small logo of your hospital at the some corner of the post. That's all. It should not be like half of the page and a little content in it. Okay. Yes. And before creating, this is very important. Okay. WHO, World Health Organization, has 6 basic principles of communicating effectively, not just some hearsay. Okay, it should be evidence based. Whatever you create, the content, okay, it should be relevant for the parents. Okay, so like you posting on something on gynecology, you posting something on not related to kid aspects, it should not happen. Okay, so maintain your relevance with your specialty, and your whatever you create should be actionable, that should be easy to follow for the parents. Okay, and it should be accessible. Accessible means
Sir,
anyway,
your
social
voice is
media is very
breaking.
accessible. Whatever you
Hello?
is it?
Sir, your voice is cracking a
Okay,
lot.
okay, ma'am.
Anil, you can switch off your video. Probably internet bandwidth is less in your area. You can switch off your video,
Okay, sir. Okay.
then your audible, the audio will become better. Yeah.
Yes,
Now
sir.
you try.
Does it seem okay, sir? Now
Yeah, it is better.
it's okay. Okay, sir. Okay. The audio is little okay. Hello? 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 Is the audio okay now?
Continue, Anil, continue.
Ah,
Yes, yes,
yes, sir.
yes.
Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Like going through the basic principles of effective communication. Yes. Now we come like to the social media thing. Okay. Earlier, not very far, like not very long ago, actually, just 2 to 3 years before, if we have to put something into the social media, it was a tedious work. You should bring in a thought, you should write about it, you should adjust it so that it is very attractive for the parents. You should design it on some app like Canva. Then sometimes you struggled a lot for the translation. Sometimes you needed to record your voice, edit the video, do all these things and post it. Okay. Not very long ago, just 2 years back. Okay. Now in just a span of 2 years, it has become so easy, so easy. We'll come to know how easy it is. So this AI has removed the friction between what we know and how that should be communicated. Okay. So AI is now saving our time, making our words work smart, helping us to reach more parents, build trust, and create impact. So this next 2 to 3 years is a great time we use AI and build a database of evidence-based educative material for ourselves on our own social media handles. Okay, it is very important. we should do it, because like a few years later we don't know, like we do have so many tokens for creation, okay, and the competition, like we don't know. Now it is a high time we can create and build a database of executive material. Yes. Hope you all have posted the image which you created in chat GPT. Okay. Prabhakar sir, Riya ma'am, Deshmukh sir, Isha ma'am, Rachna, Umesh sir, Sucheta ma'am. Good, 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 good. Okay, next task. Just the I'll send you another prompt now. Okay, you should copy it, paste it into your chat GPT or Gemini, get it, get the image and post it into the group. Okay. Yes, I have posted the prompt there. Yeah, 30 seconds. You just copy it, paste it into the any of the AI tool which you are comfortable with, get the output, paste it into the WhatsApp group again. Is it done? Yeah, we are continuing it. Yes. Now,
Just a minute,
we,
Anil.
okay,
Just
sir.
a
Okay, sir.
minute. I request all the learners, whatever the prompts Dr. Anil is giving you in your WhatsApp group, Perceptron, you make it starred so that it will be there. Otherwise, if it is deleted again, you will be. It will give you the idea how to prepare the plan, prompt for the Instagram reels and all. Is it correct, Anil?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Better
The
you
importance
save
of
it
proper
or
prompt.
make it starred. Okay. Yeah, continue, Anil.
Yes, yes. So till now we came to know like why AI, why social media, okay, and advantages and the time, right time, why we should be able to do it now. Okay. Now coming to proper creation of the social media content. Okay. So here for next rest of the conversation, we shall use only one area, like for example, only one hook, as we say in social media content creation. My 2-year-old child gets fever frequently. I am worried. This is the hook, means this is the pain point. This will be using to create different types of output in the following 30 minutes. Okay. Then, so with this one question, there are huge possibilities. Okay, you can create an infographic, a WhatsApp message, a pamphlet for clinic handout. Okay, a story or a story poll on your Instagram handle. You can create a carousel and you can create a reel. Okay, carousel is a group of pictures posted together. You can swipe it and see on the Instagram handle. Okay, yes. A single hook or a single query from a mother can be a potential social media content for you. In this way, like we have loads and loads of hooks uh, for which we can create social media posts and we can post it online and make it a value providing content for the parents also. So, two strengths. One is pediatrician, another is AI. Okay. We pediatrician have a clinical reasoning, like why the child gets fever. Okay, like is it bacterial, viral, is it a child toxic, like what to be anticipated, what to be suggested. We have all the clinical reasoning evidence and empathy towards the patient. We have the experience. What AI brings to us, AI converts our vision into a output in a speedy way in the language which we need, with beautiful visualizations and repurposing. Repurposing means one content you create, one image you create, you can repurpose it into Instagram post, Facebook post, YouTube, for the YouTube thumbnail, whatever you want, you can repurpose it. Okay, and with that too, with easy one click of a button. Okay, so when you both are together, pediatrician and AI, it's a boom. It's a sort of communication there. Yes. As I said, like pediatrician's input, when we give our input to the AI tool like ChatGPT, like what we like regarding what we want, like what type of output we want, when we give our inputs, and second, when we ask the AI tool ChatGPT to bring in the evidences from the authoritative sources, like from the IAP, AAP, WHO, like NNF, when we ask to retrieve supporting evidences or the authoritative from the authoritative sources, it brings in the AI tool brings in based on your notion and from content retrieved from the authoritative sources, you can create a wonderful evidence-based content. Okay, your knowledge, evidence retrieved from the AI, parents' concern, all together put together, the AI will consolidate and give you a wonderful output. Okay, like which can be posted into reels, which can be posted at carousels, which can be put in a Instagram story or WhatsApp status, or which you can create an infographic or a pamphlet to be given in your OPDs, which you can be posted in the WhatsApp message. Okay, lot of things can be done using this AI tool. So next, before we get into the why prompts matter, we have the last activity. Last activity for this prompt. Okay, now I'm again copying and pasting a prompt into the Perceptron group. Everyone get it in the WhatsApp group, this prompt. Should again copy it, paste it in one of your convenient AI tools, get the output, and post it in the group. And we'll have a 5 minutes of discussion after all of you get the outputs. 30 seconds, you just copy it, paste it into your AI tool, get the output, and post it back into the Perceptron group. Simply link. If possible, post the direct copy the image and paste it into the group because it's difficult to open the links here. We'll just go ahead by 4 or 5 slides so that later on we can discuss properly about that. Okay. Prompting. What is prompting? Prompting is a language in which we need to speak to the AI tool. Prompting is a language in which we need to speak to the AI tool so that we get the desired output. It is called prompting. Okay. Like based on how clear is your prompt, okay, you get the best output. So a good prompt gets a best output. Okay. So what is prompt? Prompt is whenever you ask your AI tool to create something, it should include all these areas. Okay. For just easy remembrance sake, I have made it as raw file. Okay. You can do it in any of the ways. This is just like to just remembrance. Okay. See, whenever you ask your AI tool to create something, you should define the role what the AI tool should take. Okay. For example, behave as a health assistant for the pediatrician. Okay, that is the role that AI should take. Okay, and this information is targeted for which audience? This information is targeted for the parents of a tier 2 or tier 3 town whose average education is 10th standard. Okay, so so that the content which it creates will be in a simpler language. Okay, then objective. What is the objective of the content? This is the same as the hook. What I said, like my 2-year-old child gets frequent fever. Like uh, does that concern, is that a concern? Okay, that should be the objective, like what you want to convey to the parents through this post. Okay, then the format, in in what format I should receive the output, like as an Instagram story, as a Instagram carousel, or a Facebook post, or as a PowerPoint slide. Okay, you should mention this in the prompt, in what format you want that. Okay, then the ethical filter. Ethical filter is the AI tool should not hallucinate on things. It should bring in evidences from the authoritative sources, evidence based, as I said you, from IAP, AAP, like that. Okay. You should bring in the content from those ethical sources. You should mention it. Okay, in your prompt. Then the language, then the language in which you want it. Okay, we need to create the contents in our regional languages to be more effective and to reach to the less educated parents also. So even this you have to mention whether the content has to be created in English or the any regional language like Kannada, Telugu, Marathi, like that. Okay. Then the tone. Tone means in which tone the message should be conveyed in the post. For example, it should be warm, reassuring tone, or it should be like authoritative tone, or it should be like bringing a sense of urgency, or like the tone you should mention. Based on that tone, to create the quality of the post. Okay, this is very important. Hope everyone has understood. If any queries, let me know here. We'll dwell for 1 or 2 minutes here because it's very important for you. Any queries? Let me know.
So with regard to format, sir, so suppose we want a reel format and we made a prompt for the reel. Does a video reel comes or it is only descriptive, which will come as a
No, sir,
infographic?
no. Depends on what tool you are putting this prompt into. If you are putting this prompt into ChatGPT, it will give only the text of the reel. Okay, in what way it should be spoken, like that. Okay, when you put it into the Google Flow, it will potentially give it a video also for you.
So for video, making a reel, you need a Google Flow, right?
Google Flow. There are many tools like which we commonly use is Google Flow or Hagen also sometimes. Okay. That
Google.
also I'll be throwing light on it. So we'll be discussing that. So like about the prompt, you need like you should be very clear about the format, in which format you need it. Okay, sir. Anything else? Let's hope you understood. In your prompt, you should have all these components. Otherwise, the expected output is not going to be as you expect. Okay. Now let's discuss. Deshpande sir. Deshmukh sir. Deshmukh sir. Hello, Deshmukh sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Like with the different prompts, we like created different like 3 to 4 types of outputs. Do you see? Do you really see any difference or not?
Different? Yes. So the
Does
output is different every time. So
okay.
it's focused
Does
on particular.
the best prompt at the end give you the expected output, sir?
Yeah.
Okay, sir. Yes. Next, Devapriya sir. Devapriya sir.
Yes, please.
Vinod sir. Yes, sir. Devapriya sir. What do you feel regarding
Yeah.
the output which we did with the
Output.
raw prompt and
The,
the best
the,
prompt at
out,
the end?
the output is gradually becoming better and better.
Better. So, then Vinod sir, Prabhakar sir, all are in page. Shiva sir.
yes, agreed.
Yes. Okay. Okay. So that is the power of the proper output. Okay. And sorry, proper prompting. Okay. And regarding the prompting, just now we discussed like how should be a prompt.
सर ये गूगल फ्लो बीटा पेड है क्या सर ये?
बहुत कम tokens रहते हैं sir. I'll come to the video area, sir, wherein we don't need AI actually. Okay. I'll come to the video area, sir. Okay. Yes. Now, like we all came to know, with a better prompt, we can get the expected best output, which is easily postable into the specific social media handles. Okay. And regarding these all like a prompt, you can just go through when you are free, and those prompts are in have been shared into the group also, just to save time. Okay. So from a vague prompt to a powerful prompt, that's what we see. Like the image or the output which comes is the best. Okay. Yes. We came to know like why AI, why social media. Okay, why we have to be on social media, and how to handle AI, like how to prompt the AI so that we get the desired output. Okay. Now we will see. Now we are sure about what to say. Now how to say. Okay. Yes. How a social media content needs to be, we discuss. Okay. The most important thing is the hook. What you create, it should have a great hook. Hook, what we call in a generic terms is hook is either a pain point or a pleasure point. Okay. For example, for a mother of a 2-year-old kid, the statement which we used, my 2-year-old child gets frequent fevers. I am worried. It is the most emotionally catchy hook. Okay, when a 2-year-old mother who can connect with that emotion will stand and will see through the contents. Okay, just like a fever in 2-year-old child headline will not catch their attention. Okay, so the purpose will not be served. So the use of a great hook is to make sure they catch that, they connect with that post and they read through it, they learn something. Okay, that is the use of the hook. I mean, heading of any topic you create. Okay. So a good hook, the good hook is it should be visible. Okay. As you see, you have created a post, all like you have posted in WhatsApp groups. No, a heading is big there. Okay. 2-year-old fever, 2-year-old child getting fever often. So it is very visible. Okay. It is relatable. It is relatable means it should be a pain point or a pleasure point for the audience, for the parents. Okay. It should seek it should make them curious. Okay. And it should be clear. You are not detailing them about the temperature, that this viral bacterial toxicity, that this and all. No, it should be clear and simple. Okay, it should be safe at the same time respectful. It should not be fear mongering. Okay, for example, like my 2-year-old child gets fever again and again. Should I worry? Like not every fever is a problem, but some signs really matter. This is to make a post on the danger signs. Okay, then how to know if your child's fever is normal or needs attention. Okay, these are kind of beautiful hooks which catch the attention of the audience. Yes. So for the social media, like we need AI image generation, AI video generation. Okay. These are like AI voice generation and all next. Okay. So basically for pediatricians, especially busy or moderate pediatricians, can do wonders, can create wonderful social media content using just two things, AI image generation and AI video generation. Okay. So one clinical idea, okay, we can create images for social media. We can create images for print and patient education, like giving a flyer or pamphlet to your patients. Okay. Is my video on? like we have made us this sort of pamphlets. Is my video on? Anyone?
It's on. It's
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we made this kind of pamphlets for distributing the it into the specific cases which we see in the OPD. Okay, you can like we can design it by ourselves using AI tool, and it takes just hardly 10 to 15 minutes for us. Okay, like this is a pamphlet for teenage kids, like empowering them with different tools, how to handle bullying at school, how to handle body issues, how to handle peer stress, how to handle exam stress. This is simple. This is simple thing. Okay, this without any design itself we can create it. Okay, and pamphlets like this, like my wife is a dermatologist. This is a pamphlet on scabies. Like nowadays, like workplaces, the scabies are very resistant actually. So like a family treatment, multiple visits. So what we made is like we'll educate the patients with this pamphlet. We'll give them in it is in the regional language, and this designing hardly took 15 minutes. Okay, and printing another 3 rupees. But worth it because patients will appreciate, and the results which we see with that, okay, are like really very encouraging. So you can create with AI image generation, the social media posts, the print and patient education materials, the video creation also will come to know. And like if you have TV in your OPD, okay, you can just create some PPT sized images, which goes in a slideshow, and keep waiting in the waiting area. The patients see it, learn it. Okay, you can do it. And if you are a academician, it's for the preparing beautiful PPTs, which Chiti madam is going to handle now. Okay, yes. For the social media, what kind of images we need will be like a single images for Instagram or Facebook, or a carousel. Carousel is a group of photos sliding side by, okay, 8 to 10 like that, wherein you educate the parent completely with minimal text in each slide. Okay, then the story, and you also need images for the cover page of the reel, the thumbnail of the reel. Okay, for sharing it in the WhatsApp or a YouTube. If you are creating a YouTube video, you need this for your YouTube thumbnail also. Other than that, social media, as I said, AI image generation can help you create pamphlets or flyers. It can be used for creating PPTs or teaching your patients regarding this, showing this anatomy and all. Okay. Um, I will post a set of photos, okay, into the WhatsApp group. I have posted it in a set of images which can be used to put as a carousel. Did everyone get this on the WhatsApp group? Okay. This is like page one. My 2-year-old child gets fever again. Second page. Frequent fever doesn't mean weak immunity. And it has given three things. If these age children meet many germs, one infection can be followed by another. It can look like child is always sick. Okay. Next, why does it happen? Okay. Next, don't just count the fevers, look the pattern. If the child is all right between the fevers, if the child is playful, if the child is gaining weight well, no need to worry. Let's sort of reassurance. So, and next, the danger signs. When should I seek medical help? Okay. What can I do at home? Okay. This is a beautiful set of images which you can use for the carousel. And this can be created with a prompt now I am sending to you. Okay. Just in a matter of less than 10 minutes. These are all required um, great designers till recently back, till 2 years back. Now, with the AI tools, we are able to do all this. Okay. posting the prompt into the group for creating that carousel. Okay. Yes, I have posted the prompt. This activity is for sort of homework. Just I'll explain you. You should copy and paste this prompt into your AI toolbox. Okay. Then it will not create all those 5 slides immediately. You should ask for slide 1 image first. Soon after it creates slide 1, then ask for slide 2 image. Just you tell it create slide 2, it will create. Then after you get slide 2, just tell create slide 3. Okay. By this step-by-step process, you can get to the complete story sort of carousels which I had posted now, no? Okay. That you can get it beautifully. Okay. Then you can use that images to post it into a carousel in the Instagram. And Dr. Minaj, like as you asked, like which tool is the best for all about your thought today? This is a basic image generation which can be done with any AI tool. But in my experience, what I feel is ChatGPT is the best. Gemini is the next. Claude is for different use, but it doesn't give this beautiful output. Okay, I feel ChatGPT as of now is the best, and Gemini it also does good. Any queries regarding this prompt, wherein you can create sequential, well-connected images? Any doubt? Let me know because that is important. If everyone is okay, we should just move ahead. This was about getting carousel, how to get carousel. Those prompts you can just go in detail. They are very simple. If you understand the framework, it's very simple to create. And that prompt also you can get it created by the AI tool itself, discussing, brainstorming with the AI chat. Okay, no doubts. Then educative video making. Okay, this many of people are like very afraid of. I'll tell you, no AI video creation can beat your own authenticity. It is the just underline it. No AI video creation can beat your own authentic video creation. Okay, you have seen like I create like before that I'll explain you. In video creation, there are 3 levels. Just to be make it just to categorize it. Okay, in the level 1, you just speak. Doctor puts a selfie stand, phone in it. He switched on the selfie camera. Okay, he had prepared the script using the AI tool. He just records it, speaking in front of the camera. Okay, no editing, nothing needed. You just record the video using a selfie stand. You post it. Okay, that is gold actually, because as soon as your patients or parents of your patients see your video in social media, you providing value about the child's care, okay, they're going to like enjoy it actually. Okay, so no editing, nothing is needed. A simple selfie stand with you recording it, script using AI just for 60 seconds. It does a great job, even what AI videos can't do. Any queries, anyone? Any queries, anyone? Yes, okay. Next, the level 2. Level 2 is a little polished one. Like doctor speaks, in between some visuals are added and options are there. Okay. One I'll post now. One reel I'm posting it into the group. You just tell me which level it is. Okay. Yes, everyone see it for a minute. It's important to understand the importance of raw videos. Everyone is seeing it. What is the level of this video? Chana ma'am, I will explain you again. Don't worry, ma'am. Just will finish off this video thing. Like, did you understand the level 1 video making, the level 2 video making, and the level 3 video making? Level 1, just you are placing the camera and speaking to the camera. Okay, directly. Nothing. It's raw. Here, you have used AI only to get the idea of the topics, to get the hook, to get the structure in which you have to speak, and you have gotten the captions. Post it into Instagram. This is all you have taken help from the AI. Okay, this is level 1. Okay, the one video which I had posted, like what is the level of that video? Is it level 1, level 2, or level 3? You can just open up your mics and tell it soon.
It's not level 1, it must be the next one.
Yes, it's level 2. See, a post wherein I have not even spoken. Okay, I have just added some visuals there, and I have added some text over there. It has gone to million views. So your patients especially are waiting for you to be on social media just to not boast about you. They want that additional value of education from you. Okay, so get on to the social media. Like, it's not being influencer, it's not like we get money from putting post, nothing. It is a database for your own patients. They can refer back. Okay, after 5 or 10 years, all. Okay, and the level 3 videos is level 3 is completely AI assisted video. I'll send you one. That is the level 3 video. The last one you can see. The last one which I have posted is a level 3 video. It is completely done using the AI tools. Okay. No human picture in the complete reel. Okay, like a real human picture. It's completely AI. Just look it for 30 seconds and get back to me. Are you all following? Able to follow? Level 3 video. Level 3 video which I created. Yeah. Anyone want to ask something? Okay. This level 3 video was created with huge efforts. It took almost refining, editing, like joining together almost 2 to 2.5 hours. It barely went into 4 or 5,000 views. Okay. It's not that AI videos will perform better. You you in the picture, you recording the video, your words, your voice is going to have a best impact. So don't worry about big AI videos, learning to do big AI things. Okay, use AI for definitely getting the topic ideas, getting the hooks, getting the structure, getting the script, and record a video, raw video, and you can get the captions from AI tool while posting it to the Instagram or Facebook. This level 1 thus is a gold. Level 2 is the best version. Level 2 is it has doctor in it, also added visuals and caption. Okay. This is altogether a different class again. We'll see, understand the different levels of video making. And from tomorrow, you are all posting this level 1 video in the group as well as on your social media handle. So Deepak sir, that should be the homework. Then level 3, level 3 videos, Google Flow, you just like I'm just going to brush through the basics for that. Okay. That is altogether again like 2 to 3 hour like learning. Okay. Yes. Shall go ahead. Okay. When you get a real script from the AI tool, okay, when you get the real script from the AI tool, it gives the script in this manner. It gives you the hook, what the hook should be, then explain the problem, what the parent should do. It will give in this manner, and all these things can be recorded in your standy selfie camera video in your phone within 30 to 60 seconds. And that does wonders. Okay. You should do that and you should post it tomorrow. Next, carousel. As I said, like carousel, no, if the if you want to educate your parents completely, you cannot do it in one slide. You should do it. You might need 7 to 10 slides. How each slide carries the each segment, and you will put it as a carousel. Okay. All that carousel material can also be used to create the reel with your recording. Then, how like in what all ways we can create reels or shorts. Okay. One is parent question reel, as we saw now. Like, why does my 2-year-old child get fever often? This is a patient's question, become a hook for the reel. Next, myth versus truths. Okay, like all the myths, like all the habits, all the like grandparents or generation, what they'll be doing with the child, whether it is helpful or not helpful. Myth versus truth type reels you can do. Okay, then like one clinical thought, like for example, like less than 1-year-old child should not be given honey, like that. One clinical thought. You should see your child when he has fever. Do's, don'ts. Okay. Explaining like how the child gets pneumonia, how the child gets infection, a sort of visual explainer. Comparison reels, like how will be the bacterial fever, viral fever, sort of. Okay. Like common mistakes parents do. Okay. This can be the categories of reels you can do. Okay. You can just go through it. Huh? Basic think about complete like level 3 video generation, I'm telling you. That we can do from various tools now. Like what I am used to is the Google Flow one. And the last level 3 video which I had posted is from the Google Flow. In one shot, it is not going to give you the perfect video. You should play with it. You should discuss with it all the relevant scenes, all relevant dialogues with it. Okay, like some things it will not create as per your expectation. So you need to be a little patient handling this Google Flow. Like you just put something, you'll get a video, like not as easy as it is. Okay. So while using Google Flow, like your prompt should be like what you want to create. Then you should create storyboard, like how many scenes will be there and each scene, what all will be there. Okay. Then create ingredients. Like for example, if you upload your photo, like your image will be used as a doctor face in that video. Okay. Then you can characterize like a lady, 25-year-old mother, a software engineer from Bangalore. So that it will bring in that ethnicity of the characters. Okay, 2-year-old child. So you should define characters. Okay, then generate scene by scene. Okay, then make necessary tweaks. Then assemble all those videos. Okay, wherever necessary, you need to add like voiceovers also. Okay, then you have to fine tune. Then it will be ready to share. This is all hard work goes into the video making of level 3. Output will be beautiful, but impact will be less than the level 2 because your video circulates because of authenticity, not because of how good it looks. So learn this. You need to means I'm just making you aware so that like you should not start to create because you don't have time also. Okay. If you are aware of this, you can guide one of your staff or your assistant, someone, or an enthusiastic son of yours to do this job for you. Okay. So this is and for this I'm sending a prompt into the group. Okay, you can just copy it and paste it into the Google Flow. Okay, Google Flow is everyone has everyone opened it? Prompt, you put it, copy and paste it into the Google Flow. Okay, output might not be like as good as which you saw level 3 video reel of mine. You just have a touch and feel experience of the Google Flow, and this one slide can help you play with that Google Flow stepwise. You should keep experimenting. You should keep experimenting. Few tries, you will come to know like how we can do that. Okay. Or if you have any of your like sons who are in gadget enthusiasts, or one of your staff who is gadget enthusiast, we can brief them this. They'll do wonders also for you. But in my experience, level 2 videos are the best one to perform. Okay. 1 minute, we'll move ahead. Meanwhile, you just copy it, paste it into the Google Flow. To guide you through Google Flow.
Dr. Anil, can you share your screen again?
Yes, ma'am. It's gone, ma'am. It's
Yes,
not
yes,
visible.
it's gone. Yes, it's not visible at the moment.
What I was
Now, ma'am.
thinking, I think we have that section without the screen, na? Yeah, Anil, we lost
Sorry.
things.
Sorry, sir, I'm not getting you clearly.
Actually, your slides were not visible all throughout. In fact, I asked a question in between also.
Is it, sir? Okay.
Yeah.
From okay, look, sir, this PPT I'll
Don't
share
worry,
it in the group
don't
also,
worry,
sir.
sir. It was mistakenly probably Anil. What I thought Anil is giving you assignment through that. I was also not aware that we wanted
no
to
worries, sir.
share
Wait,
it.
just after my presentation, I'll put the this slide PPT to the group only. You can just have
Okay.
it.
Just make
It's
it full
easy to
screen,
follow.
Anil.
Sir, voice
Make it
is
full screen.
breaking.
Yes, sir. Like Google. This is
You
Google
can switch
Flow.
off
You'll
your
get a
video,
new.
Anil.
Yes, sir.
Anil, you can switch off
Yes, sir.
your
Yes, sir.
video so that your audio, because the internet strength in your area probably, now it is full screen. Okay. Just
Okay,
you
sir.
can show them what you have told in last 20 minutes.
Yes. When you
Regarding
open this
Google
Google
Flow,
Flow, no?
yeah.
Yeah. When you open this Google Flow, you will get a new project here. You just need to click here. Okay. And the prompt which I have sent it to the group, you just copy it and paste it here. Okay. Here you need to copy and paste it. Everyone try to do that. Should copy like this. Paste it here. Okay. The output will take a while. Meanwhile, my screen is visible now, sir. Hope I'm
Yes,
visible.
yes, it is visible, but
Yes,
the slides are there.
Yes. Now it is slides, sir. Google Flow will be generating. Meanwhile, just will finish off so that Prachati ma'am gets her time. Yes. So from one idea, we can get a content ecosystem which can be posted into the different social media handles like Insta, YouTube, WhatsApp, website, everywhere. Okay, that you should be aware of after this class. And another two things which I said: AI image creation generation and AI video generation. And if you have not gotten, this was visible or not? Like when I was speaking,
Not
educative video making. Yeah,
No, I don't
this is
think it was
educative.
showing, Dr. Anil. But yeah,
Educative.
yes, please do a
Yes,
quick
yes,
review.
yes.
Yeah.
Educative video making. There are three levels from simple to AI assistant. Okay. Level one is where you just speak into the camera. Level two is where you speak into the camera and add the elements. Level three is completely AI generated video. Okay. Here in the level one, you take the help of the AI in deciding the topic, in getting the hook, getting the structure, and getting the captions for posting it into the social media handle. In the level two, you get the script, you B-roll the video, like you add the elements, okay, using that Canva or CapCut, okay, and you put in the illustrations, okay. When you play through it, if you're like tech enthusiast, you will learn it hardly in 1 week, okay, right, and you can get a piece, okay. And for the level three, it is completely designed by the AI with tools like Hagen or Google Flow, like that. Okay. As I said, most effective, impactful are these level two ones. Okay. For tomorrow, you just start to create level one. You post the level one video in the group. Okay, that should be the assignment. You like meanwhile you try to get someone to do a level two video for you also. Okay. We can't discuss very much here because of it's altogether a different topic. So for the reel script, how to get on the chat GPT, whenever you ask for a reel script, it gives in this format. First the hook, then the reassurance, then how to be explained, red flags, and call to actions. And these are the 12 formats in which you can do the reels. Parent question, myth, truth, one clinical thought, red flag. You just share the PPT. Don't worry. Okay. That's all. Okay. So, you don't need many tools as a doctor to post yourself into the social media. Okay, you hardly need few tools like Gemini, ChatGPT, Canva, okay, and Google Flow or Hazel. Okay, those 4 5 tools and basic things on that should be enough. Yes, like what are all tools are best for getting the different aspects of the social media contents. Okay, like for ChatGPT, it is good for brainstorming ideas and the topics. Like Claude is good at writing the content. Canva is good at designing the visuals. Google Flow is good at creating the videos. Okay, this all we discussed. Like this, it's just a summarization. And another important thing, AI can be fast, but AI can be wrong also. So hallucinations are all very common. So after you create a content, you should go through it. You should check it whether things are right or not. Wherever you feel like it's something is not right, you have to recheck. Then only you should post. Okay. So reviewing the verifying the post once it is created is very important if you are taking the help of a AI. Okay. And like too much of evidence are not needed for our day-to-day practice because we are very well versed with the basic diseases and all, immunization, nutrition, development, and all. And we'll come to know when the post is generated and something is not fitting there, we'll usually find it, just rectify it and rectify it before posting. Okay. Yes. So you bring the knowledge, AI brings the leverage. Yes. And this is the what should be done, what should not be done on the social media. Last slide. So you should share the accurate and evidence-based health information, correct myths and misinformation politely. It should not be like fear mongering or disrespecting someone on the social media. No, that should not be there. It should be polite and respectful. Okay, and promote preventive care. Okay, all like this is the era of preventive practice, the days ahead. So these social media handles are very useful for educating parents about this preventive care, parenting, vaccination, everything. Okay. So explain the red flags. Okay. Share your clinical insights. So provide value. Okay. Be careful. You should never ever reveal the patient's real stories, patient's identities. Okay. And don't focus too much on engagement, like likes, comments, okay, DMs. share. Don't focus too much, okay? Because you are providing a educative material and creating a database. That's all. And sponsorship and promotions, be careful, okay? Because they do not bring in a lot of money there, but your your personality may be judged there. Okay, make sure. And don't put on personal opinions there. Everything you put there, let it be evidence based, or at least your practice authenticated things there. Okay. What should not be done? Never share identifiable patient information, patient images, or patient videos. Okay. Do not diagnose, prescribe over the chats or over the comments. Okay. Never prescribe or never diagnose. Okay. Never reveal the confidential, sensitive things. No fear mongering. Okay. And do not boast about like miraculous cures, like before after thought of wherein identity is also revealed. Okay. That's all, Dr. Deepak sir and Prachiti ma'am. Like, if people want to ask something, like 5 minutes later to Prachiti ma'am, or we can have after the session also, Prachiti ma'am session also.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
it
we
was
can
a
take questions
wonderful,
now.
Dr. Pachi, sorry. Anil, I think you have done a justice for this 1 hour. I think the learners will have certainly, because this is the topic, especially making a videos. To our expectation, it is a difficult job. As all of you know, these making a videos will consume lot of GPUs. Probably that is why we have lot of paid tools for any video creation. Image and all, it is very easy. Chat GPT, they will create. Gemini, they will create. But when it comes to video, it will give up to 6 to 10 seconds. But you have to make it bit by bit, then you have to combine. I think if Sunday, if you are free, Anil, can you show how to club through Canva demo session? Is it possible, Anil?
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. We should do it, sir.
You can plan. Okay, we both of us can plan for good creation. How
Okay, sir.
to, from Gemini or VO or Flow, create a 10 seconds small bits of video. How to club in the Canva.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I invite other learners also, especially Sham, Sidana, Jalil. They are asking a lot now.
Okay, sir.
Right. I think, thank you, Anil. I think we'll continue more discussion in our WhatsApp group. Let me invite now Dr. Pratichi for a deliberation on PowerPoint presentation. Over to you, Dr. Pratichi. Please take the stage. You can start
Hello,
sharing.
everyone. Can everyone see me? Should I keep the video on, Dr. Deepak, or do you think?
No, your audio is good. I think you have good internet width. So
Okay.
however is your convenient, you can please proceed.
Sure.
All yours.
Good
1 hour is
evening,
yours.
everyone. Good to see everyone, and I'm excited to sort of discuss, how we can do different PowerPoint presentations. So I'll start off by saying that, we have to start moving away from calling it PowerPoint presentations, because then we give PowerPoint a lot of power. So I'll be presenting a different style of presentation for you guys today. So just give me 1 second. Can everyone see my screen? If I can just get a few like yeses, because I can't see the screen when I'm presenting.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent. So what we're going to do today is, so I'll just start off by explaining how this works. So this is an HTML presentation, right? So the way this works is it's a very interactive format. When I share this with you, you'll notice that each of these little, buttons is hyperlinked. So for example, if I click here, it'll automatically open Gamma. Can you see that it's opening Gamma? Can everyone see that? Okay. So it's when we create presentations like this, this is just a basic HTML format, and it allows us to create presentations that are extremely interactive, that we can kind of change and move as we are doing the presentation. So this is something that on a PowerPoint, you're kind of limited to do because whatever you're presenting is what a person can see. Links are not always, hyperlinked. They're not always clickable. They're not always interactive in the same way. So you'll notice as I go through, today I typically, when I give this talk, I talk about, a bunch of different tools. I will focus on the three most effective ones today so that we can really make the most of it, right? So today we'll be focusing on Gamma. I noticed someone on the chat had asked about Gamma, so we'll cover that. We'll also cover Gemini Canvas, and we'll cover Qwen. Okay, so all of these are either free or freemium, so you will not need to get a paid account. The others, I will let you guys explore yourself. Everything, as I mentioned, is hyperlinked. So you'll be able to follow it, create an account, and get started on it just from this HTML when I share it. So just to kind of do a quick overview, I've included a table here that shows the strengths and weaknesses of these tools. The idea here is that, you are as good as your tool, right? Your presentations will be as good as your tool. So you need to understand what the strengths and limitations of each of these tools are. Some of them are great creatively. Some of them are much better in terms of how much control you have over where you can edit and how much you can edit. Others are better at doing research for you, right? So it's important for you to choose the tool based on what you are actually looking for from the presentation, right? So for example, if you want to create a presentation with just one line, right? You want to give just one line of prompt. I advise against it first, but if that's what you want to do, your best place to go would be GenSpark, right? The reason for that is because it's the fastest generation, right? And it does auto citations for you, right? So you can think about, medical accuracy. So GenSpark is pretty much on top over there. It includes citations for you. And so it will give you everything from doing research for you to putting all of it into slides and giving you a slide deck at the end. The limitation here is that you don't get a lot of design control. Whereas, for example, with Gemini Canvas, you can again give it one line, and because it's linked to Google Scholar, it will also cite evidence for you. However, the slides are not as creative as they could be in comparison to some of the other outputs. So you always have to weigh, what is good, what is bad from each tool. Once you start to play around with it, you'll understand what those are. You'll kind of naturally gravitate towards one output or the other based on what you feel comfortable with, right? And what you're looking for. So again, I've just put these here, based on category, which one is the fastest. Gamma will give you a very quick outline, but Gamma is not good at research. So you have to do the research beforehand and feed it the information, right? And yeah, so you can use this to sort of help you make the right selection for yourself. Okay, so this table is for that. If you want to sort of see it, based on how I've categorized it, you can look at this section. These are the criteria that I've used basically to sort of help me categorize how it works. And speed is not mentioned here, but I've included speed in the actual output categorization because sometimes we need a presentation really quickly. And, you need to know which one will sort of meet all the marks that you need and also give it to you quickly without running out of tokens or credits and things like that. So what we'll do now is we'll just go into the three tools that we talked about. So the first is Gamma. The second is Gemini, so Gemini Canvas. And the last one is Qwen. Okay, so what I do is I use so as Dr. Anil showed you, he uses a framework called Ralph Felt, right? The framework I use is Craft. It's very simple, it's similar to it's all the same elements, it just presented a different way, right? So context, you're giving it a role, you're giving it an audience, you're giving it a format, and you're giving it a tone, right? So that's basically what we have here. So you'll see Craft. context, role, audience, format, and down here, tone, right? So this is how I typically structure when I'm doing presentations. This is the format I use. So we'll go over it very quickly. I'm going to remove this part here. And when I share this with you, you'll be able to copy this prompt directly, right? So you can just copy it and paste it into whichever tool you're using. You can obviously modify it either directly here or wherever you're pasting into whichever tool. So the structure can be maintained if that's what you're looking for, right? To sort of help you with it. So here I'm asking it to create a 12 to 15 slide presentation on childhood diabetes and obesity, right? You can see here I've included two prompts. So one is for a case study, which is a more formal presentation, whereas a patient education presentation, which would be a lot more focused on the parent and the child. So two different prompts so that you can kind of understand how those things would give you different outputs and you can try them both. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to post this prompt in our WhatsApp group so that you can follow along on the different tools if you would like. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Gamma. Can everyone see Gamma is open for me right now? I just want to make sure you can see the whole thing instead of just the tab. Can everyone see Gamma? Okay, I see thumbs ups. Perfect. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll go into create new Gamma. Okay, so every month you get new credits with Gamma. So just make sure that whatever output you're asking for is within those credit limits, right? And what I usually use is I'll go into paste in text, right? So make sure you've gone into presentation. You can do a traditional size. Fluid is good if you're presenting online directly, but if you feel like you have to go offline, I would suggest going into traditional, right? So that, you know, you'll be able to download it and keep it with you and it'll fit into a typical screen anywhere you're presenting. So here, I will paste in the prompt. So again, the one limitation for Gamma to keep in mind is that it will not create 12 to 15 slides unless you go for the paid version. It will only create 10. So I'll make that change here so that it doesn't lose any of the content. Here, I've already told it what I want in each of the slides, right? So what I can do is I can take away a couple of these, maybe whichever one I feel is not so relevant, right? So I have the flexibility to make that happen. We can maybe combine some of these, right? So, you know, that can make it a little bit easier. And maybe we can put key takeaways here as well, right? So we should be able to fit all of this in the same page. In fact, we can probably combine this as well, right? So here we've got 10 slides. I've also given it very specific instructions that for each slide, I wanted to separately give me don't need that. 3 to 5 concise bullet points, right? Speaker notes and suggested visuals and infographics. So what we can do is, you know, these are things that are additional. These are things I like when I present. I like to have speaker notes. I like to have images on every slide. So what we can do here is we can say, okay, for each slide, we should have a title, right? So I think that's the one I just removed. We have 3 to 5 concise bullet points. I will remove speaker notes because I don't want those directly on the slide, right? And we want some visuals and we want some infographics and we don't need audience engagement, right? So I've included everything in the prompt that I would want. You guys can edit as you sort of move it across different platforms, right? So always customize it based on what you're looking for. And then your tone, obviously, because this is for patient education, right? So for parent education, for child education, you want it to be a warm, very warm language. You want it to be empowering for them, non-judgmental, and avoid any kind of blaming language, right? So that's everything I've mentioned here, and avoid jargon, right? You don't want it to get too technical or medical. So that's what we would do here. And we can say generate from notes or an outline and continue to prompt editor. So what Gamma will do is it will also give you, it'll sort of take what you've given it and reformat it in the way that it understands, right? So here I can say, okay, the text content, do I want it to keep exactly what I've given it? I haven't given it a lot of detail, right? I've given it some amount of information. So I want it to generate, right, based on what I've given. I want to keep it concise. Again, it's confirming here you're writing for ages 5 to 15 or parents of children aged 5 to 15. What kind of reading level, right? So how comfortable are they in a specific language, or how how much they would understand, how easy or complicated the language has to be. Again, tone, right? And output language, India, English, or we can even change these to other things. So you have the flexibility here to change it into regional languages as well. So we can test out maybe a different language later on, but for now, let's keep it this. And we can do several different themes, right? So you can go here, you can decide what kind of theme you want. Maybe we want it to be very colorful. So let's say I'll go with this, right? And for images, you can upload your own images, or if you're using AI images that it will generate, it will take 2 tokens per image. And just to clarify, my tokens are showing, my credits here are showing at the bottom. So 238 credits is what I have left, right? And then art style, you can kind of decide how you want it to look. I'm just going to leave it as it is, and generate. And again, you'll see here it says 10 slides. If I try to add more, it'll tell me to get a paid version. One question I typically get is, if we want to create something that has 20 or 30 slides, what you can do is you can structure it in a way that you're doing it 10 slides at a time on Gamma, and then download and combine it. There's like PDF combine tools and stuff online, so you can do that. But make sure your styling is staying consistent so that it doesn't look like you've generated 3 different versions and combined them. Yeah, so you can see as I go that it's
Sorry,
yes,
your voice is cracking. I'm right. Others also same.
it's cracking.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so
Yes,
let
sir.
me turn off my camera again.
Initially it was good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Initially it was good.
So
Some
let me
microphone.
turn off my camera then, sir.
Yeah, please.
Okay. I hope it's better now.
You just speak for a while.
Okay, sure. So while this Gamma presentation is generating, I'll show you how it will work on one of the other.
No, Pratichi, same.
Same.
Maybe some you make, which microphone you're using? Through the laptop only? Or any
Yes.
2 devices are there with you?
No.
Whether it is a hotspot and all, then it will come like this.
I'm on my Wi-Fi, so it should be fine, but let me try to change if that helps. Is it better now?
Slight better, but still there is some cracky voice is there. You carry on, no problem. It is not too much. Yeah.
Let me try to also put on headphones and see if that works a bit better.
Yeah.
So for now, I'm just showing the Gamma slides, right? So you can see it's creating its own images, right? It's talking about where this is coming from. It's keeping the style of the image consistent. And what you'll notice is as each of these pages comes on, each of these slides come on, you have complete control over, how the language comes, how much you can edit. You can, let's say, for example, you don't want it to say pediatrician-led seminar here. So you can change that. It has taken me for a ride. So I'm going to let it generate, and then I'll go over the edit option. I think it's not happy to do both at the same time. Okay, So now let me walk you through how it would work on Quen. So again, Quen, just to show you, is over here. Quen is a Chinese LLM. It's extremely powerful and has very large context windows. And so what that means is that it can absorb a lot of information, like a lot more information than ChatGPT, for example, or Claude, right? Without running out of tokens. So what I've done is I've already put this the same prompt in Quen earlier today. What Quen does, which is kind of unique, is that it gives you a draft plan, right? So once you sort of put the prompt in, it'll give you this draft plan after it thinks about it, right? So it'll again verify, kind of the same way that Gamma did, right? But Gamma has a different style of doing it. This is Quen's style of doing it. It'll give you sort of overall picture, who is the audience, what is the density of the slide supposed to be like, what is the visual style we want, right? And 14 slides. So one of the benefits of systems like Quen or Kimi, if we use those, is that you don't have a slide limitation. It'll do as much as you can ask it to do. I've done as many as 25 slides, I think, in one shot, and I had no issues with it. We were able to do that even within the free tier of it. So again, here, it's talking about what are the different things you want. And at the end, you just say confirm or start so that it'll start to generate the slides, right? So I'll just click start and it'll help us create the 14 slides that I had asked for. Okay. And lastly, we will go to Gemini. For Gemini, I want to do something a little bit differently. So I'm just going to go back over here and we'll go to the second case study, the second prompt, which is for case study. Right? So because this requires a little bit more research, and I understand that Gamma is better at doing research, Gemini is better at doing research than the other tools, I will copy this and I will put it into my Google Gemini, right? So what I'll do first is you click on this little plus button, right? You go to more tools and you can see Canvas over here. So specifically click on Canvas, and that's how Gemini knows that you are trying to make slides. So again, I'm pasting it here. Just to be clear, I want to make sure that I'm removing speaker notes and visuals. And we want to keep tables, charts, algorithms, and evidence-based considerations. So remember, this is a different prompt, right? So here we're trying to create a 15-slide pediatric case presentation. This is for a departmental case conference, so you have to give it context. Your role is you're a pediatrician, you're an educator, you're a specialist speaking at a conference, right? And your audience is other pediatricians, medical students, residents. And your case here is a 12-year-old child with acanthosis nigricans, fatigue, polyuria, polydipsia, right? So very obvious kind of presentation for childhood diabetes. It's giving you some investigation numbers. These are obviously numbers that you would provide based on your case study. And then what are the required slides, right? So very similar to how we did the patient education, but a bit more formal, a bit more structured, a bit more along the lines of how we think as clinicians, right? And then for each slide, again, this is what we sort of wanted to include. And the tone has to be here, professional, evidence-based, emphasize on the clinical reasoning, right? So we can also put this into sort of advanced thinking mode, and we can make it go from here. Okay, so in the meantime, you can see it's telling you what it's doing. It's searching the web, it's getting ready. And in the meantime, I'm going to go check on Gamma. So here we can see the following slides have been created. Can everyone see the slides?
Yes, madam, it is getting.
So as it's generating, it's actually taking me to the slide where it's generating. So I'm just going to try to show you the other ones. Oh, it's not moving. Okay. So we'll in the meantime, Gemini is also creating. How far have we got with Quen? Okay, it's extracting points. So I think what we can do while we're waiting for all of these to generate so that we can compare across the board is I can also show you some of the previous ones that we had done. So for example, with Quen, we had done a previous version. So let me show you this. Can you see this?
Yes.
Thank you. So you'll see this is the style that Quen gives us, right? So it's very neutral, but it's very child friendly, right? So it's not very text heavy. It's sort of simple colors, it's soothing colors, right? And I'll just go through it with you. So this is one of the earlier versions that we had done. And you can see here, it has given me speaker notes, right? So it kind of misinterpreted what I was asking for it to do. But, you know, that's how we learn and we figure it out. So, you know, it's giving you the basics. It's making sure that you understand the concept in a very pictorial way, right? So I felt like this style was very beautiful for actually conveying to parents how the disease works, right? Without making it too heavy or making it too technical or making it too scary, right? So early signs, myths versus facts, right? And you know, sort of key takeaways, right? So one small change is what they need to do, right? Everyone see the slides?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any thoughts on the slides?
You save it in a different, suppose you want to present it later.
Yeah, so you can just, can you see over here on the top? There's a download button. So you can just click on that and download. So you'll be able to share, you know, share it in any other scenario as well. So let me just check here if we're done with this guy. Okay, still presenting. Okay, so here Gemini has already given us an output. So remember, um, this is the pediatric case study, right? So pediatric youth onset, type 2 diabetes. It's giving you sort of who your audience is, who you are, and a quick summary, what your objectives will be. Can everyone see this?
Yes.
Thank you. So here, again, it's giving you an introduction to the case. You know, what are your initial impressions? It's giving you guidelines at the bottom that would be relevant for this case. Patient history. It has not included an image here, but typically it would. If you have your own image, you can add it on here, and I'll show you how you can edit the slides as well. So just give me one moment. And then you can see even down here, it's giving you clinical correlation. So remember, when we gave it the prompt, we didn't give it all of this information, right? So it has done this research and it has added all of this information for you. And because Gemini is particularly good at doing medical research, you can go back and verify majority of this information will be accurate. So you can be, you know, a little less intense about verifying the information because it is typically accurate through Gemini. So here it's included a growth chart. What does that look like? Why is it relevant? It's included notes at the bottom here on how it pertains to this case. Right, so it does the entire presentation for you, including here investigation results. So we had given it some numbers. It has, you know, translated those numbers, translated the information we had given it into numbers, right? So I had said simply mild dyslipidemia, right? And it has taken that and put it into, okay, patient results, serum triglycerides elevated, cholesterol low, but LDL, so HDL low, but LDL high, right? So it has done that interpretation for you and put those numbers in. So you can obviously verify and change those, but it has done a lot of that work for you, right? Okay. And again, it includes for whatever images it has used. So here you can actually see there is an acanthosis nigricans image, but for some reason it's not loading. We'll see if we can do it in the edit. So in order to edit this, like this is how you will see it when you first get the presentation. In order to edit it, you can go here and you can export as slides, or you can go and edit, right? So 1 second. So can you see at the bottom, it's saying here, creating slides. What it essentially is doing is it's going through and opening this presentation as Google Slides. So you will then be able to edit it directly within Google Slides. Yeah, so we'll just wait for a few minutes while it does that. In the meantime, let me go check on the others. So here you can see new slides created. If I click on Open Slides, it will take me to a Google Slides presentation that I can edit every single element of. So have most of you worked on Google Slides? It's very similar to PowerPoint, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. So you'll be able to make all of your edits here. So you can see here, this image, for example, is not showing up for whatever reason. So you can say generate new image, and you'll see here, it's giving you the wrong thing. So here we can just say acanthosis nigricans, and because it's Gemini is built in, it should be able to get those images for you. So you can either upload them directly here, or you can generate them, or use Google Images to sort of find those images and fill it in, right? The other very cool thing that you can do, so let's say you don't like, the style, you can go and change the background. You can add your branding. As, Dr. Anil said, it's very important to have your branding. So make sure you can add your branding everywhere. You can essentially do that by just inserting your logo on each page, right? Or having it as a watermark. So these are basic things that you'll be able to do to sort of customize your slides. The other really cool thing that Gemini allows you to do is it allows you to turn your presentation into a video. So if I click on this now, it allows me to sort of convert this into a video. So for example, let's say you're at a conference and you have like a screen where you can just keep a video running for a few minutes, right? So you can convert this into a video and have this on the side playing so that people can keep reviewing your work as they, come by or talk to you. Or this could be a great way, a great sort of assist to a, like a poster presentation, right? So you can decide what slides are relevant for you. So let's say if you're showing it in a video, then learning objectives may not be really required or helpful. But let's say everything else you want to keep. Discussion and case seminar you may not need. And let's say sources you won't need, right? So we'll leave it there. Multidisciplinary care, comorbidities, I think that's pretty good. And then let's say we move on. So you can see here, it says it will include an AI voiceover, a script, background music, and animation, right? So it will do a lot of this work for you. And again, here you can decide, how much AI involvement you want. So you can have an AI avatar and voice. This is Olivia. So we can choose someone who maybe looks or sounds a little bit more like us. It can be an animated figure. Right. So let's say we go for Aditi, right? And we say, okay, let's use Aditi. And we want her face to be seen. We want animations to be included. And here you can see it's giving me a script. For each slide, it's giving me a script. So I can change it here, or I can also change it once the slides are done. But it gives me full control over what the AI voice is saying and also, how my video is being presented to people. So let's create the draft video first, and then we'll sort of come back and see how it's progressing. Okay, so in the meantime, let me jump to Quen. And here you can see Quen has created its output. So again, let me just share this. Can everyone see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. So you can see it's already very different, right? From the other version I had shown you, right? So that was one of the earlier versions I had done a few months ago. Here, it's a little bit different. It's giving you more context, but the style is kind of similar, right? The colors are similar. The way it's explaining a concept is similar, right? And it's got a very beautiful artistic style on Quen when we do these types of presentations. So it really makes you stand out in a very unique way because what you'll notice is that when you do presentations on Gemini, on Gamma, on Claude, these are, I think, the most common ones. The presentations, they kind of start to look very similar. Like if someone uses AI tools, they'll know which tool you use to make it happen, right? Um, so I think Quen is a little bit unique in that way. It sort of stands out because it has this beautiful artistic style, and it'll make you prominent in the right ways, I think. Um, so yeah, I think this is a really nice output. Um, the sort of downside here is that you don't get a lot of control over the output in terms of how many changes you want to make or control each and every word. Like your editability here is a bit limited. But the way that you can sort of counteract that is, you change the draft, right? So here you can see in the draft, it's given me exactly what it wants to say on each slide. And so, let's say I see the slides and I think, okay, actually, I need something different here. I need something different there. Then you can go back and you can give it feedback and say, hey, these are the changes I would like to make. So on slide, 10, make it this, or on slide thing, remove, the bottom section. So you can give it, a bit more of a detailed like feedback. And again, when you do that, it will give you a draft. You can review the draft. Be careful as you review the draft to make sure you're getting what you want, and then regenerate, right? So you can have a couple of different iterations of this. And again, just, to download, it will download as a PDF, and you should be able to work on it from there. So you'll be able to present it as a PDF. Any questions on Quen?
Can
So,
we,
madam, yeah.
can we download it in PPTX format also?
So it used to have the function of downloading as PPTX. It doesn't anymore. However, what you can do is you can, even when you download as a PDF, you can, so you'll see, right, actually, I don't know if you can see this at the moment. Can you see the PDF over here?
Yeah, we can see.
Okay, perfect. So what happens with this PDF is you can actually put this back into Google Slides and get a bit more control there. You can put it into Canva. Canva has a special function called Magic Layers. So when you put it through Magic Layers, what it does is it individualizes each element and makes it editable. That is another way that you can edit slides that come as PDF instead of PPT. Quen used to have both options for PPT and PDF. However, now it has only the PDF option because it knows that you want the other one. So to make sure that you buy their subscription, they've put that behind a paywall, unfortunately. But for the most part, a PDF works just fine because you're just going through the slides. The only sort of downside is you don't get animation. But if, as Dr. Anil will train you on Canva, you'll find, there's actually a lot of different tricks that you can use to convert a PDF into a PPT fairly easily. and it won't be a hindrance in the same way that it has been in the past. So yeah, it's
Ma'am,
unfortunate. Yes.
I'm Dr. Minash from Mumbai. Very good overall presentation. Just wanted to
Sure. We
understand.
still have a lot more to go, sir. Please don't leave.
Yes, sir.
I was saying we still have 2 more outputs to look at, so please don't leave. We have a lot more to finish.
Will not leave. The point is that what you have said is that the Gemini will have the more Gemini can have a more scientific, like we are going to conferences and teaching our postgrad students.
Yes.
The prompt that you have given, the same prompt can have from the Claude and the same as the Gemini also. I mean to say,
Yes,
we have
yes.
been doing.
So
I have
the
seen
prompt
the
can be
Claude.
used anywhere. The prompt can be used anywhere. That's not the limitation, right? The limitation is really how the output comes. So with Claude, for example, Claude is also very structured. However, because more and more people are using Claude, the outputs are starting to look very similar. So that's one limitation I would consider of Claude, is that if I'm using Claude presentations, people can easily tell, right? The other limitation is that Claude has a very small context window, right? So obviously, more and more people are now getting a Claude subscription and finding it useful enough with enough value to get a Claude prescription. However, on a free tier, very often if you want to create very heavy slides, Claude will run out of tokens before your slides are completed. So that becomes another limitation, right? So it's important to sort of know and have tools in your back pocket that, will help you avoid that problem that can sometimes happen with Claude.
Dr. Minas,
yes.
I will add.
Yes.
Dr. Minas, that is a very good question. So as Dr. Pratichi told, if you use Claude for presenting the slides, making the PowerPoints, you're going to lose a lot of tokens. So you have to take a content only from the Claude. Okay. If you are in a medical this thing, if you want to have a reasoning and thinking model, go for Opus and get the content. Okay. Either you can download in Markdown format or a PDF or a Word. Then you can integrate with Gamma. Okay. Otherwise, you can go for any slide maker like what Pratichi told, Quen. That would be the best cheat sheet.
Yes.
So, sir, this credit will also be lowered when you have a paid version?
Usually, Sonnet and all, it doesn't take much of credits of you in Claude. Opus is the one which will consume, and Fable is the one which consumes a lot. So don't waste for just preparing slides for because you have other ample of Gamma is there. It will produce, and Quen is going to produce you. You just copy and paste the content or upload the Markdown file or PDF file.
In the other slide makers.
Yeah, just like what Pratichi showed, Gemini. So you take the content, copy paste, and give the prompt. Don't change any content. You prepare with this content only. Don't change the content. You give that instruction.
So the same with
Gemini
the content taken from some good place and the prompt.
Claude,
the Gemini.
See, that is what the orchestration means.
Yes.
Yeah, understood.
What I will do, Dr. Pratichi, you have Claude in your desktop? You can go to Claude.
I don't on this one, unfortunately.
Just a minute. I will share this thing.
Sure. I'll stop sharing.
Because he has asked.
Yes.
Yeah. In the meantime, Pratichi madam, I have that Queen, Queen PPT, the Queen PDF is ready. Okay.
Okay.
Now the PDF is different slides. So how to make a slide deck over here?
So if you put it on Canva, that is the fastest way you can convert it into a PPT. There are also online tools that will allow you to convert a PDF into PPT. So that is, you just go into Google and you type PDF to PPT converter, and it will, you just upload the same file into that, and it will, you'll be able to download the PPT version. So then you'll be able to open it again on PowerPoint, and you'll be able to edit.
So what happened, ma'am?
Dr. Vinas, can you able to see my
Yeah, moonlight chart. So before we
Yes.
go, I just
Yeah,
want to understand in the
See here, if you choose Opus or Fable, no, just take the content. I need a content for this topic. Okay.
okay.
You introduce, I'm a pediatrician, I'm intensivist, or I'm a medical teacher. I need a content for this topic. Okay. For addressing to whom and which format you want. Don't tell PowerPoint. So take the content. Okay. Say for example, for pediatric infectious disease, I have taken the content from, I will just go to, see, this is the content I have taken. Revolutionizing the idea diagnostic. Okay. This I have taken step by step, slide wise it has given. Just you copy it. Okay. Otherwise share. Okay. Or you can download it. Whichever format you can do it.
That's true.
Okay. So you can copy it to the Word format, you can copy it and paste it. See, I have integrated Gamma. How to integrate Gamma? You go to this plus button, go to connectors, then you enable Gamma. Okay. So content will go to the Gamma and Gamma is start will preparing the slide. I will show you the Gamma one.
Yeah, I have that. Okay, go. Yeah.
So you connect with this. Similarly, last time we had a consensus. No, you can connect consensus also through Claude.
Yeah, I got it. It's connected.
Only thing I have not showed you is skills. Maybe tomorrow in the update hour, I'm going to show you all people about the skills of Claude. How to create the skills and all. That I have not tested. Maybe in the next Sunday class also I can take. See, I have Gamma prepared slides. See, the advantage of Gamma is you can edit in whichever way, how the Pratichi showed. Got it?
Understood.
So go to plus button. Okay, go to plus button, go to connector, you can connect.
So sir, from suppose I have content over here, this directly you have to open the how to connect it.
That's what you click the plus button, go to connector from Claude, enable this Gamma. Now I am disabling. If you enable this, then you click at the prompt, it will prepare the content and it will connect to the Gamma. Okay, it will come like this. I showed now.
Understood. Got it.
If you click on the link it has given, the Gamma server will open.
Understood. Got it.
Okay. You have to try out, Minas. It is not a big stuff. Huh? The only request is don't prepare with a Claude. If you prepare with a Claude, no, anybody will know you are taken Claude slides from the Claude. By it will give the greenish color or blue color.
Yeah, no, madam has rightly said it is like, so you can do the same thing in the chat, Google Gemini also.
Yeah. See, you have to orchestrate different tools. No single tool will give you complete sufficient answer.
Agreed.
See, you have to play around. Okay.
Sir, coming back to that, my screen, the one which I have done right now, actually, madam, it has come up like, individual slides.
Okay.
So
can you
how to
share? Would you like to share your screen?
Actually, it is in my laptop. I am doing simultaneously in the laptop.
You can share with the group, Dr. Minaj. In the Quen, there is a share button. You ask for a link and you can copy it and paste it so that we can discuss in the WhatsApp group.
Yes.
Any doubts and all.
Okay.
Pratichi, you continue.
Yes. Okay.
Share your screen.
So let me just go over the Gamma output. So can everyone see my screen?
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Excellent. You can see this is the gamma output. Now, let's say I want to change anything here, right? So I don't want it to say pediatrician-led seminar. I want it to instead say my name, right? So you can see every single element is completely editable, right? So let's say I want to do this, then it will do that.
কি করতে হবে তোমাকে শোনো যেটা বলছি যখন শুতে যাবে ছোট লাইট অন করবে এখানে
Dr. Devapriya, please mute yourself. Devapriya, please. Yeah.
And then even the images, if you want to change the images, you can just tell it exactly how you want to change it, right? So you can edit the image, right? You can tell it what you wanted to change, and it will regenerate a different image for you. Now, remember, every time you edit or you regenerate, it will take 2 credits. So just keep that in mind. If you can make do with the image, use it, right? But you have the flexibility, of course, to make the change, right? So here you can see again, and because we gave it fixed parameters, it is always going to be the 16:9 setup. We'll just keep going through. And all of these, every single element is editable, right? So you have full control over how you change. Like even if I want to say I want this type of alignment, I can change even the way the page looks, right? So you can give it editing instructions here. You can change the styling. So let's say I want this page to look a little bit different. I want it to look like this, or I want it to look like this, right? So I can change exactly how the page overall will look, right? So we have full freedom of how much we can do, and it will do it for us, right? So even here, this is an infographic, right? So even here, this is obviously a beta function, but we'll be able to edit even the text in the infographic. We'll just wait for it to load, and it should make it editable. Right? Can you see here? I can now edit all of the text, right? So this makes it very easy, and it gives you a lot of control over, how much you can change. Every single word can be, exactly what you want it to be. And every single image can
advantage
also
of
be.
Gamma, Dr. All learners, it has got a most customized editable features.
Yes.
Probably one of the best dedicated for PowerPoint making presentation. The realistic images, because your images will make the presentation more attractive to the learners in the conference or in the students in your corporate hospital or medical college. Probably the Gamma is the best one, and apart from Gamma, Gemini is also very good. So what is your take, Pratichi?
I mean, Gamma is, I think, the most all-purpose tool.
It's the most recommended for all of you.
Yes. Yes.
Still, Napkin, I bought out some newer stuff, but I have not tried now.
Yeah.
Earlier,
So Napkin AI, so the last time I tested Napkin AI, what it does is it's really good at doing illustrations and elements of presentations, but not the entire presentation itself. So
Yes.
that's where it was having, its weakness is that it cannot create a full presentation itself, but it will create very nice illustrations, graphs, things like that you can download it as an image and add it to your slides. That's, the way to use Napkin. But I know they've changed a lot recently, and I haven't had a chance to look at all the updates. But
No,
that's how
came
Napkin
to
was
me
working.
because I have a napkin. This thing it has came to me, but I have to
Okay.
try it out.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So again, with Gamma, you can present it online. That's, usually how I would recommend, but you can also export. So if you go to these 3 dots over here, click on export, and you'll see that, you can export it as a PDF, export to PowerPoint, export to Google Slides, export each of them as images if that's what you want. So you have the functionality here of all of these as well. So the quality reduces very slightly, almost negligible, but you have a lot more control here over how you get to process further.
I always suggest if you are using Gamma, if you have an internet facility in the conference area or wherever you are going to present it, better you present through the Gamma only.
Yes.
Okay, don't download it. If at all, if you want to download only PDF. Don't download the Micropod Sound PowerPoint or Google slide, because fonts will be get altered if you
Yes.
download it your Windows and all. So the best suggestion is you either download the PDF, keep it as a side by side. In case in emergency, if you are lose internet, you can present through PDF. But
Yes.
through the Gamma, you present powerful PowerPoint. All this our presentation we do through Gamma only. We never download it, and everything will be in the Gamma server only. I think that is my humble suggestion to the Gamma users. Anything add, Pratichi? You want to add?
No, I think that's great advice. Yes. So that's usually how I do presentations as well, is I prefer to use PDF because it doesn't alter the formatting, you know. So that's why for Quen I don't completely hate that it gives us a PDF option, because at least it's a good option. For like, if the only option was to do PPT, then there would be a lot of alignment issues, and then that takes up a lot of time, you know. So at the end of the day, the message needs to get conveyed. If it's being conveyed on PDF, that's fine. So that's my take on it. I prefer PDF over PPT sometimes, because PPT can get very nitty-gritty. So yeah. And I think I'll close in the last few minutes with the video that we were generating from Gemini, right? So just to recap, we started here, right, with the Gemini canvas. Right, so we clicked on Canvas, we added the prompt, we edited the prompt a little bit, and then we went here to export as slides, right? And then we got to this point, which is all the Google slides of the same presentation. This makes it editable over here. And here you can see little things like this, you know, these overlaps and things you can kind of have a bit more control over. Again, everything here becomes completely editable. And if you have Google Gemini, you can also enhance the slides. If you have the Pro, you can enhance the slides to help you. And then if you want to make a video out of it, you go over here and turn into video. It gives you an option to add AI avatars, or you don't need to add an AI avatar. It's up to you. It's a 2-minute video, as you can see. And I'll just play it so that we can see what the output is like. Lesson presents with a history of accelerated reading.
No, audio is not clear, Pratichi.
Okay, let me just share this, sir. I think that'll be better. I can share it with the group.
Yeah, that is better.
So let me just
Put it in the Perceptron WhatsApp group, because if you
Yes,
put
I'm
it in
just
the
going to do
Zoom,
that.
it will be gone.
Yes, yes.
Put it in the Perceptron WhatsApp group.
Uh, good. Okay. So essentially what we have is we have the video at the beginning, which is an AI avatar explaining. And then you can see even throughout the slides, we've got this AI avatar popping up and explaining a few things, right? So it makes it a bit more interactive. And you can also, for each slide, you can also edit exactly what the caption is saying, right? So you can click here on voiceover, and you can see this is the voiceover that is happening when this slide is being presented. So what you can do is, if you want, you know, certain word to be emphasized or certain word to be removed, you can change that here. It will regenerate, and you'll be able to essentially edit the entire voiceover completely through just minimal edits here. You can also change the voiceover style if you want something a bit different, so that will apply to the whole video. So yeah, it's very new and it's fun. So I would encourage you guys all to try it, because these features did not exist before. I think they came up about 3-4 months ago. And it really gives you a lot of breadth in terms of, how many outputs you can create from the same single prompt, We took that one prompt and we were able to create, slides from it, videos from it. And you can, you have a voiceover built in directly into the video. So this is a really cool function that Gemini is allowing us to do. And yeah, I've shared it on the group, so please do go look at it. I'll also share the slides, just so again, everyone can see how that's looking. And I'll also share the prompt that we used for the case study, right? So again, as Dr. Deepak was saying, please do star all of these so that you can access them later. And I'll also share the HTML for everyone so that you can all follow along and see all the other tools as well and play around with those tools in your own time. Because there's many tools out there and it helps to have the backups, when just in case something goes wrong or Claude fails you or your tokens run out, it's important to know what else is out there and, how you can use it as your backup. Yeah. Excellent. Okay, so I think that's good. Dr. Deepak, anything else you'd like to add?
If I think maybe in the Sunday, if possible, you join. I will show them GenSpark Manus
Sure.
agentic, and that I will show you because it is 11:10. So I
Yes.
think we have exceeded time. I think we don't want to overload them today with all these things. Regarding other part of creativity, if possible, both Anil and Pratichi can join on Sunday 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. I will share the link in the Perceptron. We will add, we'll give them some more times, let them also do some demo of their PPTs. Minaj, will you able to present in Sunday some of your slides through Gemini or Gam? Huh? We'll make some role play. So one part Minaj will do. Any other person they want voluntarily? Devapriya, Ria.
Yeah.
So if you come voluntarily, it will be always, we'll be happy, all the faculties. Yes, Minaj, you want to ask anything?
I'll do whatever you want me to do. Let me know what is required to do on Sunday.
No, any presentation. Sunday we have a ample of time. 5 o'clock. Any doubts regarding previous models, everything we can discuss. Okay, tomorrow is a AI update hours. AI Pulse is there. Night, same. So anyone who is free, please join. Okay. Let me give you some highlights about the current AI in the world. What are the things happening? What are all the new models? Same 9 o'clock to 9 to 11. So anybody free tomorrow, you can join a very monthly free webinar. It's an open session.
Yes, sir.
Dr. Avnish is also coming. Yeah.
Last question for Pratichi, madam. Those in this prompt that you have sent, for each slide include separately, wherein you have suggested visuals and table charts algorithm. From where this suggested visuals and these charts will come in, ma'am?
So it'll be generated by the system itself. 1 second. Yeah. So on Gamma, for example, it takes that as a cue that you want those things, right? So you'll notice in the version that we created, there were 2 separate sections that had little infographics, right? So it's important to tell it that you want infographics so that it will find the right place for the infographic and put it. And if it's not, if it doesn't need an infographic, then it'll put an image. So it's fairly smart. It will understand that and it will sort of decipher it for itself.
And then once the slide deck is prepared, can we ask the Gemini to update or modify a particular slide?
Yeah, absolutely. So I would suggest that you do that while it is still in canvas mode, right? So keep it in canvas mode while you are making and suggesting changes. Once you're happy with the final canvas, then you take it into slides. So you export to slides and then you have full control to change whatever little, here and there to add your branding to change colors overall or theme overall if you want, to make it look uniform, to add your name, things like that. And then you can download it as a PPT to present. And you can add animations and things like that all within Google Slides.
So you mean to say from the content that we have in the Gemini, prepare in the Canva, from Gemini to Canva, connect from Gemini to Canva?
No, 1 second. Let me explain.
Gemini is different.
In Gemini, there is a canvas. Canvas is there, sir.
Yes,
Not
I'll
that
just
Canva.
show you.
Not
Yes,
that
I'll just show you again.
Canva.a.
I mean this part. Can you see Canvas
Canvas.
down here? Yes. So that is the version of Gemini that allows you to create slides. So I know it can be confusing. Canva is a completely separate app. Gemini Canvas is the part of Gemini that allows you to build slides.
It's more like coding part, sir. That Canvas part is like
Right.
a project or your practical part.
Right.
Okay.
So as I
It is
mentioned,
not
when you are
Canvas.
starting,
It is not Canvas AI.
yes.
Sheikh, please
Okay.
don't confuse.
It's there in the Canvas plus. Okay, understood, madam. Understood. Because,
Yes. So like over here, it's two separate things. I've specifically listed them as two separate things so that it doesn't get confusing.
Yes.
So the only thing is, Deepak sir, the Canva is very good, but the professional look is better than in the Gemini, the one which madam has showed.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think if there is no other questions, the chat box, okay. Again, we will meet you on the Sunday, 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. I will show you how to make a more creation through you can clone your voice, you can clone your face, all those things I'm going to show you. And any more thing, I think Anil and Pratichi will help me. We three will discuss and something new that we wanted to come out in this batch. Any additional stuff you want, I think let me know by tomorrow so that I can plan. With this, I think we will make it a day. So good night. Thank you very much, Dr. Pratichi, Dr. Anil, for your wonderful time. All our learners were interested and they stayed till 11:15. Thank you very much. Good night. I will make the show end. Recordings tomorrow I am going to share. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Good night.
Thank you, everyone. Good night.
Good night, sir. Good night, madam.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Bye. Bye.